here. I'm half here and half, like, I don't know, still like wondering if I'm, is this real life? Is it just fantasy? How did this happen? I knew that it was gonna eventually. But it's weird to actually be here. Anyways, wait, let me not disregard my normal habits. Hello, Zaria, hello, Aries, hello, Rita, hello, Luis. Oh, Luis, it's been a while. Hi, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Reptile, also welcome. It's been a while. I hope you're having a good day. I pronounce like half of those words, but you know what? I'm excited, so it's fine. Seth, welcome, hi. Kevin, welcome, hi. Mongoose, Borador, welcome, hi. Tiberian, Kevin, did I say hi, Kevin already? Random Guy and Rancor. Setsuna, welcome everyone. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a wonderful day. I'm having a very happy day, and I'm only hoping that I'll focus enough to go through the content that we're gonna have today, which is gonna be quite a bit. It's probably going to end up being on the long side if I were to judge my usual streams of tier ranking and stuff. Okay. Congrats. Thank you so much. Can I do something for you on Discord? Ooh, you guys want me to watch it right now? If I download it, could I watch it on stream? If I download it, could I somehow... Let me check. Let me check if I can somehow like stream this. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. I never tried. Let me check. Pull it up on screen. Yes, please do. I'm gonna try, but I've never actually tried to capture something like VLC, or I don't know what you guys use for video reproduction. I personally use VLC. Oh, but media source? Could it work as a media source? This is an MP4. Right, it's an MP4, and I think OBS can take MP4s. So maybe that's the best way. Let me check this out. Okay, yeah! It seems like it's possible. No, but it's supposed to have sound. Is it supposed to have sound? Let me check, because I think the MP4 way in OBS, it does for us. Okay, so using media source on OBS is not the best way to handle this. Let me check with let me check if game capture would work. This is me discovering the limits of OBS right now. This is me capture a specific window, VLC. Let's see if this is gonna work. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. Welcome back, Rancor. Welcome. Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Also, Kruka Gamer. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Also, Felix. Welcome. Hi, I hope you're having a good day. This is a day. This is a day. Whatever normal state you expected me to have, which is already saying a lot when I'm talking about Shantae, like normalcy. What is normalcy? Maybe pause the BGM for it. Yeah. But I was still trying to figure it out. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna hit play, and it's supposed to have sound, right? Supposed to have sound. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Could you hear those 3 notes? Yeah? Okay. Woo! I'm late. For once I was ready to join, but I proceeded to get caught up in the pep rally. Edinoku, that's fine. Also, welcome. Hi, I hope you're having a good day. Hi, welcome. I hit a bad spot today. Need your happy energy. I am very happy. So I'm very, very sorry that you're not having a good day. I'm going to try to distract you for 2 hours and a bit. And hopefully, by the time this is done, you're going to be in a much better place emotionally and mentally. And maybe whatever happened that made you that, maybe hopefully it will be done and over with, so you don't need a reason to ever be back in that place. Well, not ever, because life is a series of ups and downs, but you know what I mean. Also, Andreina's welcome. Hello, I hope you're having a good day. Okay, did I miss anything? Was held up at the rewatching High Score Girl. Found a reactor I have not seen watching it yet. Managed to squeeze in 5 episodes before the stream. That series is so good. High Score Girl? I've never heard of it. Also, Jessica, welcome. Hi, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Dania, welcome. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Once again, I pronounced like half of those words. Federico Yunta, welcome. Hi, bienvenido. Que tengas un buen día. Espero que tengas un buen día. Have you been, doctor? Me? I'm a doctor. Papa? Welcome. Hello. Oh, right. You mentioned the other day that I was like, that I helped you heal. That's what you mean. Okay, wait. ¿Qué tal todo, señorita Lamia? ¿Qué tal todo bien? Yo estoy muy emocionada porque 1000 suscriptores. Llegamos. ¿Lista mi historia? No, todavía no. I still haven't. I'm gonna read the lore entries later. By the way, Federico, la idea es después leerlos en el aniversario. Si eso está bien, genial. Y si no está bien, avísame, así no leo la entry. Y también la idea sería traducirlo, si no te molesta, porque así puedo leerlo en inglés como todo el mundo. Y si preferís que no la lea, todo bien, pero después te iba a mandar un mensaje privado para preguntarte. I've had worse. Now let's talk about Hot Pirate Lady. And Shantae, I guess. Hey! Shantae is more important than Hot Pirate Lady. From what I remember, I watched you in April of this year and started chatting on those drawing streams back then. Yeah, I remember you chatting on the drawing streams. I definitely remember that. And I remember you when I tried Duolingo. You were there because Italian is your actual native language. ¿Cuándo será? ¿Será el stream aniversario? 7 de septiembre. Right? Sí, 7 de septiembre. 7 of September. ¿Ya terminé la serie? Ya terminé la serie. I've already played every Shantae. So that's it. This is it. Okay. Congrats on 10K finishing off the series. Thank you, Ableton. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. I'm sad that I finished Shantae, but you know, what can you do? There was only so much. There was only so much that I could do, and that's it. And then it's gone. And olvídate que lo traduzca yo. Le pasa que no quiere leer mi historia porque quiere hacer la suya y dice que si lee la mía, pero no, yo lo traduzco. Eso no hay problema, pero quería asegurarme de que está bien y que no te molestaría. Okay, wait, let's watch the video. And then we're gonna watch this first, and then we're gonna check it out. Okay? Let's go. I know that it's a little 1-minute thing, but still. I love that you guys have caught on into this song being one of like my personal memes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh my god! Wait, what the hell? Wait! No, go back. Wait a second. Hold shit. Holy shit. I'm going to watch this a million times now. Not right now on stream because we do have a lot of content to go through, but I want to watch this bit again. Now that I know for sure it's you guys. Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm
Congratulations.
sorry. I know that you guys are gonna be cringing at your own voices,
Congratulations.
but I don't care.
Congratulations.
I want to hear your voices.
Congratulations.
Look at this.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay. Oh. You guys just keep feeding me. You guys just keep you keep giving me things that I never would have expected in a million years, and that are going to make me emotional, and that are going to, you know, I have to make a new folder for this. I don't know. It's not exactly a drawing, but I need it in my heart with all. You know what? I'll put it on the drawings folder. Okay. Okay. I can calm down. I can calm down. This is achievable for me. Emotional stabilization, sure. Sure, I can do that. No, I can't. Anyways, I love your content, Ellie. Thank you, Yasuko! Early GG's on 1K and you're about to reach it in 3 more subs. Well, I technically kind of already reached it. If it goes up and down, you know, that's something that happens, but I'm not worried about it. I'm doing well, just working on my treadmill. Good, good. You can do it. I believe in you. Go, run, or whatever. It's walk, or whatever it is you're doing on the treadmill. You can do it. Don't stop. I believe in you. You only sent me for a raid on your birthday, just 1 month, but I feel like I've known you forever. Is that weird? No, it's not weird. Sometimes I feel like it's been 10 years, and sometimes you feel like it's been 3 months, and it's time. What is time, honestly? Like, what even is time? You know? Okay. Ellie's starting to speak her native language. I'm answering a lot of messages in Spanish. You finished it in style, 100% on 3 hearts. Hell yes, I did. And I'm proud of it. 100%, 3 hearts, no squid babies damaged. And I have like 1 wife and 1 husband. It's great. Of course, I'm the old man. Did you not know who you were going to be beforehand? Wait, did you not know? Congratulations! Nether, welcome! Hi, I hope you're having a good day! Welcome! I'm lurking, sorry. No. Don't apologize. Hi, welcome! You feel free lurking. I lurk all the time. Don't worry about it. And Orlando, I didn't say hello to you, although I have answered some of your messages. Welcome, hi! Birth Sieben, welcome, hi! I hope you're having a good day. That was so cute. It was! You are so cute sometimes! You have no rights to be so cute sometimes! Who allowed you to? It's okay to cry. I'm too excited to cry right now. And I'm like, here's the thing. With the Kudo board, I wasn't expecting it at all. I also wasn't expecting this at all. But like, it's a lot of time. I spent an hour or something staring at that. And it was inevitable that I would break. It was inevitable. With this, since it was so short, it's easy to maintain my emotional stability. But hanging out for an hour was impossible. Boss been treated to set up nice work. Thank you so much. Everyone who participated. Crumpets, I think did the editing. Let me check that again. I don't want to say wrong things. no editing credit. But thank you, Tiberian, who is mentioned specifically here. The tips countdown. I assume you had the idea, and thank you for participating. Everyone who gave the roses. You know what? I can name everyone. I have the credits right here. Thank you, random guys. Thank you, Fox Anissa. Thank you, Research. Thank you, Arrows. Thank you, Officer Hotpants. Thank you, Nev. Thank you, Astroman. Thank you, Duke. Thank you, Tiberian. Thank you, Cookies. Thank you, Reddy. Thank you, Crumpet. Thank you, Ale. And thank you, Mavia, who I will thank personally in DMs. And thank you, Pietralina. Which, by the way, I didn't know anything about Pietralino. I had no idea that was a thing. And now I do, and I feel like I'm a better person for it. I'm a better person for knowing that. Lamia entró en la hibernación de felicidad. Absolutamente. 100%. Absolutamente. Neptune, welcome. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. I'm not cringing. I did amazing voice work. Tiberian, your voice was amazing. It was the best voice in the whole video. I can see that was. I think everyone can agree. That voice was incredible voice work. Who's a straight up Kraken from the MGE? Let me see if I recognize the profile picture. So, okay, if I go through in order, I see Random Guy Vorador, Retouch, Arrows, Officer Hotpants, Nep, Astroman, Duke, Tiberian, Cookies, and then I don't think I've internalized that profile picture. Then the one that is Bree, or looks like Bree, I have to assume that it's Crumpets, because I think I've seen that. Then Ale, then Pieralina and Mavia. So it's ready. It's ready for every. The Kraken is ready for every. Feed the lamia. You are feeding me. Shiny Bunny, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. How am I? I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm feeling great. Congrats, Elyssia. Trying to clap my hands, but can't because my fingers are in the way. It's okay. You can clap your fingers, even if it's a tiny little clap and doesn't produce a lot of sound. I hear it in my heart. Thanks, Crumpets, for putting all this together. I would have assumed, so thank you, Crumpets, for editing. Give the lamia the keels. What is the keels? Oh, the feels. Ale sounds ready to hand out deep life with wisdom. Ale, when doesn't he? When doesn't he? Avísame por privado si querés que te dé acceso a editarlo si lo cambias ahí mismo en la historia. No te preocupes. Lo copio en un documento de Word o algo y lo traduzco sin problema. That's actually very normal with Ellie. Hey! I don't know what you're talking about, so yeah, sure, it is. Esa voz no es de Ale, me siento estafado, Ale, modo viejo. Es su alma. Es como suena su alma. She just has that kind of an old friend personality. Me? I think time is just a byproduct of gravity, honestly. Squid Savior achievement! Hell yeah, I am so proud of that. La voz de todas pistas es un misterio. I'm sure that's not gonna be that forever, Ale. Funny how there was a bird and Mavia wasn't it. I think she gets antsy if you call her a penguin. I mean, the penguin was reserved for Tibbs. With that kind of voice acting, he had to get the role. No, you have no right to be so cute. We can do this all day, Tibbs. I can pull up an Uno card and keep doing. No, you. I have to say it. I was here. Yes, you were. No, para mí, digamos que hablo con el dog artist todos los días. Es la segunda persona que más habla aparte de mi madre. Wow. Wait. ¿Son compañeros de trabajo o algo? We miss you, Shantae. I miss Shantae already. Crumpets couldn't be here, so say hi to future Crumpets! Crumpets, hi! Thank you so much for the editing! I only wish I could have played it worse. Mariana, hija, felicitaciones, Gusana, me siento estafado. If someone would have said warm, I would delete the video. I was inspired by the great thespian Burgess Meredith. Is it wrong that I don't remember right now who it is? I feel like I've heard that name before. But I feel also like I don't remember who. Even the bots came to congratulate you, right? They're just joining the party. They're just trying to join the party. They feel isolated. It was his idea and he organized everything. My name is there in the video too, but it's so small that you can't read it because it's compressed in what pixels? Oh, the keels to feed you. I don't know what keels are. Yo soy más viejo que Ale. No voy a cuestionar esas cosas. Es su privacidad. Red Rodent, welcome. Hi, hello. Glad I kept my OG Shantae card, even if it's beaten up and barely works. You have a treasure in your hands. You have a treasure in your hands. OG Shantae cartridges are very valuable. Exactly. That is an actual treasure. No, nos conocimos en el foro de LOL en 2013, entonces somos amigos. Pregunta muy importante, ¿sigues jugando LOL? Are you still playing LOL? That is a very important question. I need to know for your to evaluate your well-being. Anyways, now that I've done all of the chat catch-up that we could do, I'm gonna get started with the tier list because we have a packed day. We have such a packed day. Let me check. Yes, okay. I have the right window selected and everything. We have such a packed schedule. I found 1, 2, 3, 4 tier lists that I'm interested in using, and then because the tier lists were insufficient, I decided to go and prep some extra thingies on site, just so that I'm not gonna make. Listen, I didn't have the time nor the energy to make a burner account on Twitter, then make a tier maker account, connect it with the burner account on Twitter, and then, because I've said this before, I don't trust tier maker as a website. It asks for way too many Twitter permissions, and I don't know why it needs to. So I would create a burner account on Twitter if I wanted to do a tier maker tier list. But I didn't have the time for it, nor the energy, not the intent. So what I did is I took several screenshots, and I'm gonna finish the tier maker thing on site after we done all of the actual tier maker tier list, okay? How many times can I say tier in one go? Apparently that many. We should play Worms Online. Would you like to do that? It's a classic. You know what? Maybe. I'm gonna research it for my anniversary, since we're gonna have plenty of time, considering it's an endurance stream, so I'll go until I fucking feel like it. Worms Online. I'm gonna research it, how possible it is, and then we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we do it on the anniversary, because I would like to do at least a bit of community gaming. A él le obligaron a descargarlo su compa de trabajo, se hizo una cuenta nueva y lo tiene instalado. Yo lo bajé pero no me acuerdo de nada. No le crean, ¡lo tiene instalado! Leo, ¿tenés instalado el LOL? Leo, do you have LOL still installed? Do I have to be worried about you? Do I have to travel to your province and get your computer away from you for safety reasons? It was actually pretty fun. A couple of years ago, Matt Bozone posted a tweet on his account where he found an old game shop that was selling an OG Shantae can for like 20 bucks. It sounds like it should be more expensive than that. I posted an image of Burgess Meredith on the Discord. I don't know if you recognize him or not. No. It sounds slightly familiar, but I feel like maybe it's... have several characters been inspired by this look? Like, it's something about it sounds vaguely familiar. But maybe it's because, like, some of those design elements have been incorporated into, like, popular character design. Going to tier the characters, I'm expecting Bolo SS tier. Bolo isn't even on the tier list, and if he was, he's on the don't talk to me ever, I wish you didn't exist tier. That's a little bit harsh. Maybe I do wish he existed. Maybe it's fine that he exists. But he's definitely in the lowest possible tier. What were the odds that not only the owner had no idea of its value, but also the first person to find it was the creator himself? I mean, there were more cartridges than that one, possibly, right? Watermelon will become a reality. No, Farius, it won't! Also, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. You should play Worms one day. Oh, there are lots of worm games. You have to pick one. Is that why you guys are saying that I should play Worms? No, I don't want to play it. You're all mean. You're all being very rude. This is insulting. My friends wanted me to play. We played like 3 games and never played again. Well, coworkers more than friends, to be honest. Good. It's good that you let it go early. I'm very satisfied with that answer. Why you say that? Cause Ellie is a worm? I'm not. He was a penguin in the 1960s Batman TV series. Oh, okay. So that's why it sounds familiar. Because it's very like I recognize those character traits or like character elements as like the penguin. It's been changed over the years, of course, and over the comics and the animations and the movies and stuff. But it still like feels like those same elements. I do play LOL only with friends and when I have a good internet, so we can have big time laughing and messing with each other sometimes. Also Smite. I support the Smite, maybe not so much the LOL. Me fui a comer y nos vemos, Ale, muchas gracias por la participación en el video, thank you so much. Also Kyle Watson, welcome, hi, I hope you're having a good day. Are we simping for Ellie or are we simping for Ellie? We are tier ranking Shantae in like a few minutes. The main reason why the OG Shantae is so expensive is mostly because there are not a lot of them out there. Oh yeah, that makes sense. We like to be mean, I noticed. It's a series of turn-based combat games. I thought we had been over this. The Worms video game? Yes, we have talked about it, but I never looked into it, especially as a possibility for online gaming with you guys. If I want to have options for games that I can play with you guys, that might be a very good one. I know that there are other games like for example, if I wanted to play Worm.io or whatever the freaking name of that one was. Was it a worm or was it a snake? I don't remember. But that one, if I'm not wrong, the whole multiplayer aspect was fake and it was actually like full of bots whenever you play. I don't know, things like that, you know? There's a lot of research that has to be done to make sure that you're actually getting a good option. I used to play League of Legends because I liked the mobile format, but I only played against AI and unfortunately gave up because of random assets in my team. The problem is the people in those games. I honestly, like, I enjoy Smite only when I'm playing with, like, actual people that I can talk to. Because I can't with other people. We're already doing burning hot takes and the tier list hasn't even started. We're gonna get to it really quickly. Worms Armageddon West, I used to play with my brothers. I was good at it. I haven't heard of that game. I don't know how it just happened. Shantae was OG. Shantae is great. Quiero un especial para Worm play Worms. I'm not a fucking worm! Federico, I'm not a worm! Playing Worms was giving me anger issues. Is it an angry game? Worm.io was one of the few IO multiplayer games that has actual multiplayer. Really? Was it? Because I remember seeing a video about like that if you researched into it, like you realize, like not realize, but like there's a lot of people who know better about internet and stuff, and that if you know where to look, you see that it's all fake people. Ellie has a lot of hot Shantae takes. I do! Let's get started. This is Shantae Game Series tier list maker. So it's the shortest one and it's the one that we can do the fastest, right? And this is one that a lot of people are gonna have actual strong opinions on. Particularly Rancor, I know you're gonna have opinions, and Livara is gonna have opinions. I don't know if you're watching this in the future, but I know they're gonna have opinions. I hope that they are the right ones. So instead of S tier, I'm gonna change this to this is gonna be my favorite. My favorite. Then I loved this one. Then this one was good. Then like it could have been better. And then the last one is haven't played it because I have to add this because I never played the original Game Boy game. I watched a friend play it emulated. I watched a friend play it emulated so that I could like get the gist of what I had missed in the story. But I didn't play it myself, so I have to put it in there. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, this is a fight to the death. By now, I have to have decided if I prefer Seven Sirens or if I prefer Pirate's Curse. That's going to be the hardest decision to make. You know, that's gonna be the hardest decision to make. Only 5 games? Yes, this game franchise has only 5 games. But then we have a lot of other tier lists. We have 3 more, and one of those is gonna take a freaking long time. I want Shantae 6 to have some real psychedelic genie realm stuff. I want Shantae 6 to have mechanics very similar to Seven Sirens because I really like them. But I wanted to have more to do with the journal. I don't want that to be a thing that was just mentioned this game and that's it. I want the genie journal to be like a main part of the game. That would be my dream Shantae 6, basically. And I want an enemy that isn't risky. I know that by now it's tradition, like, oh, risky is always gonna be the antagonist, whatever. I want an enemy that isn't risky, so that we can start building Risky's redemption arc. I want Risky to be that kind of character who isn't an antagonist, who is like a lone wolf. She's never gonna join the team, she's never gonna be our friend, she's never gonna like go to McDonald's with us or whatever, but she's going to show up to team up against a worse enemy. That's what I want. That would be my... Oh my god, I have to pitch my own Shantae. Not to Wayfoward, because they know what they're doing. Like, they know what they're doing. And they wouldn't hear me out and pay attention to me. I'm just a random person. But, for fun, I should pitch you guys my Shantae 6 game. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna happen for next Friday, but I'm definitely gonna do that at some point. It's not. It would just make me rationally angry for some reason. We all have our taste. If Worms makes you irrationally angry, then that's it. That's how it works. Worm.io was one of the few... Oh yeah, I read that already. There's Worms on Steam, but if it's paid, I have other things that I would rather pay for. I personally am most fond of Worm 2. Worms Armageddon is the best. Ooh, a lot of taste. You guys have opinions, and they are not matching. There are clips of holo memes being griefed by players using names related to in-jokes. Okay, in that case, that's one that I would be willing to play with you guys, because I actually remember trying it out and liking it at some point, Worms.io. I'd say WMD's really good start for modern Worm game that has a great place to start. I don't know what WMD means, and when I saw those letters, my brain went Diva Project for some reason. I know it doesn't make sense, but since CBC Shantae was near impossible to find below 1k USD, yeah, a lot of people played emulated and Wayfoward has no issues with it. But now it's out on most consoles, so you can just play it at any time. It's very hard though. I personally don't feel like I need to, because they have definitely refined their gameplay over the rest of the games. The Pirate's Curse is probably my favorite, but I need to play more. The book on all the genies should be important. That's what I want! Qué raro, ¿tenés manchones de escamas en la zona humana, pero no manchones de piel en la zona serpentina? I mean, listen. It's really weird to see skin. Sería raro ver que veas mi piel debajo de mis escamas, porque para eso tendría que estar desescamándome. No es algo que piensan mostrar. I'm not willing to show myself on my shedding periods. I'm not willing to show myself when I'm having like patches of skin showing on my beautiful scaled tail. Take the evil stain off Risky and make her say so. Keep the bubble scenes though. The bubble bath scenes though. She's never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Shantae is never gonna let her down or give her up. I will. Yeah, I'm giving up on Risky as we speak. Risky does not work as an antagonist anymore. She has outgrown her initial role. Pirate's Curse and Seven Sirens Risky only work because she actually gets to realize her plans. But she's kind of a dick still. She's kind of still a jerk. I would rather... How do I explain? I'll explain it on my pitch of the game, of the next game. When you realize where Pirate Master's lower jaw is being worn, let's not think about that. You should pitch your ideal Shantae game to Wayfoward. Like 5 or 6 of my suggestions made their way to Seven Sirens. Really? Oh, now I want to talk to you about that. Now I really want to talk to you about that. It's very flattering actually to see that my feedback helped make that game. It was a great game. I don't know what your feedback was, but it was great. Okay, so right away I'm also gonna do Half Genie Hero goes to I think we're gonna agree with that, right? Surprised no one has given you head pats yet? Well, nobody noticed. Or everyone is too scared of me because the last time that you guys gave me a bunch of head pats, I got the panini. Supongo que haces mudas de piel. Lo bueno es que siempre te verás joven gracias a eso. Well, I still wouldn't want you guys to see. Like, igual no me gustaría que me vieran cuando estoy teniendo esas mudas de piel. I wouldn't want you guys to see me when I'm shedding my skin. It can be quite a personal process. Shantae is naive to the point of, oh, come on, in Seven Sirens. Exactly. So, the next one will be Risky's Revenge, which I'm gonna say this one was good. But it definitely isn't a contender for top tier. Why? Because the map was a mess. The map system was very innovative at first. It's like, ooh, this is interesting. This is curious. And then by the time you're like actually 2 hours into the game, you're like, well, fuck this map. I'm not enjoying the navigation here. And then another thing was the transformations were kind of like slow and tedious in a way. It's weird how like the Seven Sirens technically has the same system than the transformations in Risky's Revenge had. In Risky's Revenge, for those of you who didn't play it nor see me, you had to press the button, Shantae starts dancing, and then you have to release the button at a specific dance position to switch into a specific animal. Now, in the latest game, you press the button, you start dancing, and then you get all options at the same time, and you press a different button to do the appropriate thing. So that is the same system kind of, but improved on. A lot better, a lot less clunky, and a lot less annoying. So basically what I'm saying is Risky's Revenge had a lot of good ideas that they refined later on, but personally it's definitely not a contender, you know? Being a jerk does not make you an antagonist. Being evil also does not make you an antagonist. You are right. You are right. However, I'm gonna talk about it later when I do my pitch. What's my idea for Risky? Like, I have an idea for Risky. I do. I really do. And it may or may not involve making her more tsundere. Maybe. I'm gonna sleep on it. Mechanically, Half Genie Hero was fine. Story seemed unreasonably heavy. Genie side is not okay. I'm gonna give you claps for that one. That was smart. Las modas de piel se pasan en el canal Not Safe for Work. No, las modas de piel se quedan en privado. Because I don't want you guys to see. Modas de piel en cafecito? No! Half Genie has Giga Mermaid and Tuki though. Yes, but as a game, I didn't like that the stages were so... Like, it didn't feel like a Metroidvania. Sure, I could go back to the stages again. But the fact that they were divided the way they were divided, the fact that they didn't feel like a map, they felt like stages. It's just something about it felt... And the pacing too, the pacing of when you got the transformations and the reason of why you got the transformations. In every other game, like, there's a story-tied reason. In this one, it was like, well, okay, here you go. You finished the stage. Here, get this transformation. And it felt very disconnected, you know? So that's why. Half Genie Hero really works as far as the mechanics go. The amount of transformation is amazing, and a lot can be used in cool ways. Just story and linear levels you have to repeat over and over again. Exactly. And also, as far as the transformations, I'm also still kind of upset at how, like, you have a bazillion transformations and no reason to use any of them. There's one cave in which you have to use all of the transformations, basically, but you can go through the entire level with just 4 or 5 of them, and then all of the other 10 of them don't really come into play. I'm still upset that I couldn't use the spider a lot, because I was so excited to get the spider. But then, like, the levels weren't designed for her, you know? Only a couple of things, and that's the thing. Playing as Risky was fun. Playing as Risky is interesting. Does it end with Risky and Shantae kissing? No. But it ends with scenes that hint at that enough that fanfictioners and fan artists can go crazy. That's my idea. It's not to make it canon, but make it ambiguous in a way that, like, the fandom can do whatever and it kind of could be canon, you know? Like, that's how I like to do it. If that is welcome, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Ellie. I just wanted to stop by and ask when's a good place to submit fan art. You can do my Twitter. There's a hashtag ElyssiaArt. And you can do my Discord, has a channel for art as well. Yeah, I think those are the two options for now. There's ElyssiaArt as a hashtag on Twitter, and there's a channel on Discord. So those are the options. Thank you so much for asking. Also, have Genie Hero's bad ending being the same as a good ending with like 2 lines of dialogues changing nothing. I didn't even see the bad endings. You can actually use the spider a lot. A lot of the places that people assume are for the harpy can be accessed by the spider. But then you get the harpy and the spider stops mattering. You know what I mean? Like, they're not designed to make use of specific transformations except for like 1 point in the entire game. Like, the bat has 2 places where it's important to have it, and that's it. And it's like, why? Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Shiny Bunny. Hello. Ok, tengo una amiga que puede dibujar eso. ¿Que puede dibujar qué? The shedding? No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. My question is, when are Roddy and Sky just gonna get a room? See, that's the kind of energy that I like for the fandom. Sure, improvement over Shantae One Spider? Yes. Yes, it is. No, actually, it's an improvement visuals wise, but as far as the mechanics of the spider, I think I like them in Shantae 1. They do that anyways. I want to make it plausibly canon. That's the key, tips. That's the key, to make it plausibly canon. Harpy is the last thing you get. Yeah, but if you played enough Metroidvanias, and I have, that's one of my, if not my favorite genre at this point. You end up disregarding everything in the map to be like, I'll get that when I get whatever transformation, you know, like, I'll get that when I get the skill that will allow to make it easy. So at the very end of the game, you go back and you do all the things that you missed out, and you completely disregard the spider because you have the harpy, which is better. I'd hardly call the survival or not of the entire genie race nothing. Is that what changes? I don't know why you mispronounce my name. It just sounds like the same, like Dario? No, Dario? Zario. It's like an entirely different sound. To me, at least. I feel like I'm saying it entirely differently. So it's a backtracking power while the spider comes in the mid-game. Spider? I have a big panic seeing a spider. Don't worry, it's a sexy spider. Don't worry, it's a sexy spider. It's not an ugly, tiny, poisonous spider. Okay, well, we are poisonous when we're playing a Shantae spider at some point. But it's fine. It's fine. I promise you're not gonna be scared of this one. Anyways, so now the big decision comes, which is, what did I prefer, Seven Sirens or Pirate's Curse? And I'm going to have to, and this might be controversial, but at the same time, I want you to know that the difference is so tiny that it's almost interchangeable for me. Yes, it's a drider, not a spider, but it's a drider. Oh, you don't know what a drider is, Zario? I'm gonna show it later with one of the next tier list. So I'm gonna put Seven Sirens on top. and I'm gonna put Pirate's Curse on second place. Why? I liked several things in Seven Sirens. First of all, the newt is better than the monkey. And that is the main transformation that we end up using. We use it all the time. We use it to dodge. We use it to be faster. We use it to climb. That ends up being a lot better. And the mechanics of it, even though it serves the same function as the monkey, it feels better mechanically. So, second, the animations. The fact that they added fully voiced, fully acted animations, fully like cinematics throughout the game, absolutely slayed me, and I love that. Third of all, the characters. I was so into discovering all the other half genies and discovering that we're not alone and seeing all of the little different towns and shit. I loved that. And then also the fact that it's more fantasy based. So like fourth would be the fantasy, the magic, the transformations. In Pirate's Curse, we made a big joke of it for the archies. Para los argentinos, para los argentinos que estaba jugando mi amigo, nos estábamos riendo de que era tipo, Shantae, ¿te vas a convertir en humano? ¿En un mono? No, tengo un chumbo. You know, like, it's funny. Like, I'm gonna say that in English kind of, but the joke is gonna be lost. The fact that Shantae doesn't have transformations, but instead she has a gun, you know? That was funny. And it was fun to play, but you do miss out on the element of like magic, being able to transform, being able to be a magical creature. You know, that's something that I appreciate more in this game, and I missed in Pirates. So, the Scimitar Charge was dope. The Scimitar Charge was dope. No idea what a chumbo is. It's a very Argentinian way of saying gun. You can retap your own messages. Oh! Yeah, you can. You can delete your own messages. I feel like Pirate's Curse world building is a bit better, you know? I kind of have a way easier time believing in Pirate Master being basically the incarnation of all dark magic than I believe the Sirens being a god level threat that are just sitting forgotten under an island. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. That's why I'm saying, like, there's a hair of difference. In Pirate's Curse, we had the island system, which I adored. I really loved the island system. I kind of feel like I liked it more than the interconnected map that Seven Sirens had, even though the interconnected map is more standard for Metroidvanias. I think I liked that Pirate's Curse was... It feels like a Metroidvania, but it's distinct. It has its own very distinct flavor. But, that being said, Pirate's Curse also has an entire segment that is a stealth game, and I don't like those, so that's what closes the deal. Pirate's Curse is the second, and Seven Sirens is the best. In my opinion, if you inverted those, it's completely valid. Completely valid. But for me, the stealth game aspect, and it was also very, very horny in a way that, like, Seven Sirens kind of toned it down a little bit, you know? So, I would say Seven Sirens has a lot more things that I'm like, yes, this adds just a tiny little bit. Okay. Saving Roddy's soul and Shantae's possibly farther from the heck. Yeah, that was really good too. That was really good too. It's Standline Island that dropped the crown for the game, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is. The fact that I had to do a stealth segment, it definitely, I counted it with a lot of heavyweight. You know what I mean? Not crazy about the spit bath for Twitch and Vinegar. That too, like, that's what I'm saying. It gets to a level of horny that, like, it needed to be toned down a little bit. The islands were really special and interesting. That's what I mean. The island system was really distinct and really nice. I think Seven Sirens is pretty horny. Not nearly as much as the Tanline Island. I'm gonna say, you cannot change my mind. Not nearly as much. So this is the final tier list for this one. Got it? Got it. Let's go to the next one because we have so many things to do. Shantae transformation tier list maker. This one is gonna be easy too. Harpy, S tier, no questions asked. Are you kidding me? You get to skip pretty much every level if you want to. That is it. That is it. I know you can't forgive the princess bikinis, but hey, cute pirate outfit. I don't forgive the stealth segment. I don't forgive the stealth segment. You know what? I'll take that stupid time tower every day because at the end of the day, I have fun when I complete the challenge. I'm like, I did that, you know? When I complete the time challenges, I'm like, yes, the adrenaline rushing through my veins. When I'm playing a stealth segment, it's like, I'm impatient. I don't want to wait until he turns around. Fine, you know? Hi, welcome, Liv Ara. How are you doing? Hi, I hope you're having a good day. Look, this is the finalized list, Liv, because you weren't here. I haven't played the Game Boy version of Shantae, so I put that one in. I haven't played it. And then my favorite, I decided to give the crown to Seven Sirens. Then I loved Pirate's Curse the most as well. Those two were almost like they were neck and neck. It was very close of a race. Then this one was good for Risk is Revenge because the map system was very annoying and the dancing transformations were very annoying. And then for Half Genie Hero because it has a lot of things that felt very off. So are you doing the transformations now? Yes. As I said, Harpies, top tier, 100% top tier. Newt, 1000% top tier. In fact, Newt's better than Harpy. That's how convinced I am. I loved them. I loved them so much. Both of these guys. I know you can forget the Prince and Nyla. No way. Armor Baron turned Shantae and Sky into literal bikini figs. Yes. Yes, they did. But it was still not filling a pool with drool and having girls in bikinis comment on the consistency of the water. Can you understand how can you understand how that crosses a very specific line? That crosses a line, and you cannot convince me. You cannot convince me that it isn't the horniest. What the hell are those tarantulas? This one is a spider Shantae. I'm assuming you mean that one. I'm personally not that excited by the Harpy, if I am to be honest. It does let you skip a lot, yeah, but mechanically I think most of the Half Genie Hero transformations are more fun to use. Yes, but at that point, since Half Genie Hero is so, you have to repeat so many stages and there's no good way of advancing quickly when you want to, I ended up just using the Harpy to make my life easier. And I appreciate it for that. You know what I mean? Gun Blazing Worm. It's... what are you talking about? Are you talking about this one? Are you talking about... Are you talking about this one? Or are you talking about me? Because I will murder you with that gun. If you call me a worm. I'm a binge the games I haven't seen you play yet. I want your reactions. They're great. They're great games. If you play them yourself, have a lot of fun. Enjoy them while they last because they don't last forever. I'm good on you. I'm great, Ara. I'm enjoying the stream and we got to 1,000 and we got a very nice message by all of everyone, and it made me very emotional and happy, and if I think about it too much, I'm gonna derail the stream again. So, the princess is part of the Timeline Island is epic. I loved it, with the old man and everything, saying everyone was their princess. It was funny, but I don't like the stealth. I don't like the stealth. What about the so-called tasteful statues? They were tasteful! They were! What are you talking about? They were very tasteful. Blobfish, dude, very ugly. He's a kid. He's a baby. S-tier transformation, the gun. The car with the gun. I ended up not even using it. I'm assuming by tasteful you mean Liz wants to lick him? Why would you call me? Why would you call me out like that? Why would you call me out like that? Ah, I played them already. I think blame you. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. You likely did not have it while you were playing. This one? This one? I had it. But here's the thing. I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B because like it was very fast, but it lacked the ability to jump, if I remember correctly. And it hit very fast, but all of the hits were only 2 HP of damage, while my hair did like, I don't know, 7 to 9 damage. It was I didn't find it that nice to play, basically. No, he ugly in real life, lol. Oh yeah, in real life they're so goddamn ugly. But I've seen, one of you guys showed me at some point in Discord, I think, or on Twitter, or I don't remember. But I feel like one of you guys showed me an actual blobfish when they are in the water, like when they are not deflated by the lack of pressure. And they are honestly not bad looking. They look like normal fish. They look like an average sea creature when they are allowed to remain in the sea. It was one of the Kickstarter transformations. I think they made them available to public in Ultimate Edition, but not 100% sure. I had Ultimate Edition, so it's probably that. Snake caught in 9K. How dare you? Turkish gaming transformations aren't that most useful. I don't agree with this one, for example. The gem, S tier. S tier. Allow me to grind without having to go to the maps. Magnificent! Shantae hair doing too much damage is honestly a reoccurring problem the game face. One day when I do finish the fan game I have on my backlog, Shantae's thing will be that she's bad at magic. To explain why she does better damage with her hair than spells, and all the other genies will have better magic damage. That, I will make that canon. I will make that my headcanon. That is now my headcanon. Shantae, great at taking care of her hair, very bad at being a genie. It would explain a lot about her, actually. It would really explain a lot. Never use that gem jug, boring, nah. Same as the Dryad. Being able to like get a bunch of resources for almost no work. S tier. Okay, and now I've been very generous with the S tiers. I have to tone it down a little bit. I have to. However, we're not gonna do that before putting the rat in there. Rat! You guys know that I fucking love the rat. In fact, it's gonna go right there. Second place. Second place. Second place. The rat gets second place. She was wonderful. I loved her. I missed her. I wish every game would have the rat. I would have to include that in my feedback if I ever did any feedback for Wayfoward. I love her. I can't. My heart knows what it wants. It needs to be able to become a tiny little blue phantasmagorical rat who bites. Beautiful. I would say that bat was barely useful, just a few times that it was needed. Exactly my opinion. Honestly, exactly my opinion. They're deep sea fish. You'd be ugly too if your insides were too highly pressurized for your skin to hold. Pity the foxy grandma fish. That's why I'm saying, I think one of you shared on Discord, again, I can't remember where, but I think it was on Discord, that you guys shared a blobfish on its natural habitat, and it looks perfectly fine. It looks like a fine fish. What is the taste of a blobfish? I don't know. Has anyone ever eaten one? I don't know if I want to. Yeah, rat! Beat the final risky fight with the mouse only. Let's go! No. Actually, if there was an achievement for that, I would try it. I'm gonna be honest, if there was an achievement for that, I would be willing to try. Because it sounds like the exact shitposty thing that you have to do without thinking. Like, it has to... It's one of those things that you have to allow yourself to be stupid sometimes. That's one of those things that you have to allow yourself to be dumb and do, you know? I kind of want to try that if it's at all gonna give me something. Yeah, I'm ugly in real life. That's accurate. Daddy-o, no! Don't say that! Don't say that about yourself, Daddy-o. But the rat can squeak. Why only number 2? Because the newt saved me. The newt saved me too many times. The newt made it possible to win the game on 3 hearts. If it wasn't for the dodging capabilities of the newt, I would have been gone. But the rat can't squeak. That's why it's number 2. That's why it's number 2. I can't control it. The mouse maze has got a little tedious, but the rat was perfect. The best advice to give to a worm: sleep late. For Ellie, it's just a joke. Don't take it personally. Don't sleep late! Overall in the series, there are a lot of ocean transformations. There are, and they're not that exciting. Queen of the 7 Cheese, defeat Risky Boots as a mouse. Fuck, do you have to do the whole fight as a mouse? Or can you like whittle her down first and then deal the last few bits of damage as a mouse? Important question. Of course the snake loves the rat. Yeah, I'm not gonna hide it. Pretty sure there is. You made me remember Peko saying rat. I mean, I love saying rat. Foxanis and welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Congrats on the 1K subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did the whole fight with not to risk it. Yeah. Worm should sleep late because of the early bird, Ellie. But, I guess you're not wrong. Whoa, I did not know there was an achievement for that. I didn't know it either, but now I'm tempted. Did you like the meme? I loved it! I loved it! Thank you so much for participating! I adored it! It meant the world. Been here since like 200. I know! You're one of the OGs! I'm gonna get emotional again! Stop it! Stop it! I'm getting emotional! Okay, so we're gonna keep moving. We're doing not super well on time, but we're doing just kind of fine. Okay, we're gonna move to A tier. Crab. It was adorable. It was very cute. You could hide it under your shell and be like, whoop. Loved it. And also you could clickety clack with the thingies and they made sound. It made me happy. We're not having very consistent criteria here, okay? We don't have a lot of we don't have a consistent criteria. We have how I feel about them generally mixed in with how well they are designed, like how pretty the design is, coupled with how useful they were in the game. But personally, between design and how it made me feel happy, the crab has to go on A. Okay? It had clickety clackety, and it could boop itself into a shell, and it could be like whoop, and that makes it very good. It might not be as good as rat, but it was very good. And then another easy one would be, I'm going for the easier ones. Another easy one would be the bat on D tier. Honestly, who cares? It was only useful for 2 stages. They could have designed those stages slightly differently and not have a bat transformation at all. You know? Also on D tier, Blobfish. Sure, I get the joke. I understand it. But what was the point? What was the point? I've been here since like 600 and that was like 2 months ago. You've been here and you've been a pleasure to have around, especially with how much you helped me during Shantae. Gotta be honest, without you, I would have had to spend a lot more time Googling shit and going through the wikis, which are not that complete. You have given me a lot of info on things that I wouldn't even have found on the wikis, probably. Things about the Kickstarters, and things about the production of the game. it has been a very good journey. I've appreciated your Shantae knowledge so much. I want you to know that. I want you to know that I've really appreciated your Shantae like know-how and know about. It made my understanding and my appreciation even deeper. You know what I mean? Emotional damage for Ellie. I'll take it every day. It was really good. Oh, she was emotional? I need to watch the bot. I didn't cry. But it did make me emotional. And if I think about it too hard, I like lose my focus. I can't keep thinking about Shantae because like I'm getting too emotional to have my brain focused on anything if I think about it. I like the design of the monkey and elephant the best. I like the design of the monster girls the best, but who could have imagined that, right? Pretty sure Seven Sirens Part 3 is the first time I caught you live. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you started on Seven Sirens. But you talked to me about the slime girl as well from the previous game. So I feel like you've been here longer even. I love the elephant but wish it was stronger. I like the elephant looks-wise. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like doing stupid challenges sometimes too. I pulled the sword out of the stone in that game after all! Hell yeah, you did! I got all of the achievements for that one. All of them being 2. I got the 2 achievements for that game. I was here well before 200. I remember because you had less subs than my then Oshi and you beat her to 200. I remember you said that your first stream... I try to remember as much about you guys as I can. I know that I sometimes fail, and I forgive myself for that. But I also asked for your forgiveness because it's a lot of shit to have in this brain, which we all know is not very big. So, I remember you specifically joined on the what's the name? What's the name of them? The Flying Toaster. It's been a year-ish, and I've already forgotten the name of those games again. But I know how to find it now, because last time I just googled Flying Toaster games, and that was it. I found it. So there's that game. That's the one that you joined first, I think. Wish I could attack enemies better with the elephant. Yes. I wish it was better when you're trying to dash through enemies. You know what? The elephant should have been against enemies what the scimitar was. That's why it's not great. That's why it's gonna go in B. It's gonna go in B because we had something better. Like, we could feel how it could be better. It could be like the scimitar. It's that simple. SU transformation, the dryad that heals you. Yeah, but that's not a transformation. That's a dance. That is not in this tier list. Pirate's Queen Quest and Friends to the End are a pretty nice peek at how Elephant could have been. Really? Oh, I haven't finished those. Don't want to take focus from the game, but I appreciate Snake. I remember when I counted all your deaths played the last part of Pirate's Curse. It was fun. Listen, I struggled so much and I had full hearts. Can you imagine if I had done that with 3 hearts to get the Squid Saver achievement? Can you freaking imagine? The Wet Girl, don't bug me. It's an actual name. What game is the Sword in the Stone thingy? It's called... Okay, so the Wet Girl is in one of those lists. Second thing, the Sword in the Stone, it's called... The one who pulls out the sword will be crowned king. That is the actual name of the game. Good luck. After Dark Games. That was the name. Exactly. After Dark. Great Lamford, welcome. Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. I can't remember the first time I actually watched you since your stream is like 2 and 3 a.m. at my place and it's 4 a.m. now. No, Creed, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you're not sacrificing your sleep. I hope that you're not. I started watching you on the genre tier list. I now genuinely think that VTubers should do tier lists for the debuts. Listen, I think tier lists are a great way to start because like you need to establish who you are. Really, I would say quickly, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna discover myself through streaming, for sure, because I discovered a lot about myself this entire year. However, there are things that I already knew about myself, and even that list, I ended up discovering my tastes even better because I've played a lot more stuff that I hadn't before. But there are tier lists out there where you will have 100% certainty, yes, this is who I am. And I think it's a great way of getting started, getting to know someone, you know? I remember when Ellie had only 64 subs. Ritage, I'm amazed at how OG you are. You are so OG. The Tinkerbell was cool, but not necessary. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know right now. I used it once. Period. In fact, I used it once and I wanted nothing to do with it. That it's this simple. I didn't care. I didn't care about it. I didn't care about it. Ellie always streams at my working hours, so I can only watch when I have a free day to study. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, you guys. The viewer gets a ton of insights. Yeah, exactly. Soon I will have more time to hear Ellie. I hope for good reasons. I hope that you're not gonna say it for bad reasons. Lasmia, welcome. Hi, hello. Congratulations. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. I want to get the Squid Savior achievement too. I might play the game again soon just to get those achievements, and maybe I'll send you a screenshot if I get that one. Yes, if you get it, post it. If you get it, post it, because I'm gonna be very proud of you. Okay. I want the Spider Girl on B only because of how hot she is. I'm not gonna hide it. I have a bias, okay? She was not useful. I think the level designs could have been better for her, but I was so excited when we got her. I've always wanted to be able to turn into a dryad. Drider. Both. I've always wanted to be able to turn into a drider. And this game gave me that. But then it made it not really worth it. You know? And she's so cute. Arachne, I know. Every time I mess those up, you're like, just call them Arachne. It's the same thing. It's fine. You can call them Arachne. And you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay. So then after that, I'm gonna put Monkey in A because like it's the OG. It's the OG. It's been with us since the beginning. I have to pay my respects. I'm also gonna put the Mermaid on A because again, she's very cute, she's very hot, and she's pretty fun to swim around in. I'm curious of why you're going to give the Gastro Drill. It was only needed for the sand. I'm curious about what I'm gonna give it to. I've been thinking since I started this list. I've been thinking about it. I wish I could watch Ellie more too. I'm sorry. Snake has legs? I do. I really love legs. One day I'll have some of my own. Worm into spiders. Someone's gonna get eaten. I'm not a worm! I still wake up late every time. I honestly would say that the spider is among my favorite half genie girls transformations. The design is super cute, the attack is not bad, and climbing around with it is just fun. Fun is a very big factor for me enjoying stuff. I'd say that fun was standard, but the design is what really sells it for me. Like, the design is really good. The jet octopus is missing in this list. I noticed that, but I think the reason that the person didn't note it as a transformation is because it didn't really feel like a transformation. It was literally just a double jump. I don't know. I would have put it in A because I love the triple fourth jumps. Like, I really love triple jumps. You guys know this. But I kind of understand why it wasn't in the transformation. The frog, we're gonna put like No, you know what? The frog we're gonna put in C. It wasn't the worst thing, but I kind of wish... It wasn't the worst thing that we were cute, but I wish the controls had been... And actually, I don't wish the controls had been different. It was good for the game it was in. Like, it was good, I understand that decision. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it wasn't that fun to swim around as a frog. Because you could only choose a direction and go into that direction. And you couldn't stop. You couldn't like pause and stay. You had to like put your head against the wall in order for the frog to stay on the same spot. Because like it wouldn't react to my... Like, for those who didn't play it and who just saw me play, basically it's like you pick a direction and it's gonna go into that direction and you don't need to maintain that direction pressed. So like I could press an arrow once and it would just keep going that direction until I pressed a different arrow. It wasn't like, oh, if I hold the button, it's gonna swim, and if I don't hold the button, it's just going to stay stationary. That's not how it worked. And for that, I'm gonna put it in C. Also, C is very empty. Snake thighs is the rarest of delicacies. We don't have thighs! Sirens are like the lamias of the sea, I guess, but you know, there are some actual lamias of the sea. There are water snakes. You know that, right? So many oofs and deaths, it was so funny. I'm glad you enjoyed. The frog is bad. If any of the 7 seas transformations are straight downward, that's the frog. Siren Shantae is great. The frog, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, it's low. It's low. I understand the decision, though, to put it in the way that it was. But it wasn't fun. Frog was just water drill, pretty much. You're not wrong. Actually, you're not wrong at all. Because the drill also didn't stop. They had both of them have the same mechanics, so I'm gonna put them in the same place. Basically. And also, I have to be honest, I don't remember the frog very much. I think I'm gonna put it in C, because I don't think it's as bad as these 3. But it wasn't that good. I think the only thing you could do was like climb wherever there were spider webs. So it was only a very narrow amount of places in the maps that you could use it on. And then this one, I'm gonna put on the same tier as elephant because it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Right? Except without the dash. No, with the dash, because it has the turbo thing. It's gonna go even higher. Actually, no, you know what? It's a tier higher than the elephant. Because it's basically the elephant, but with a better dash. With a better dash. After the transformations, are you going to wrap it up or are you doing something else? I have 2 more lists. One of them is going to be a nightmare because it's so long. We're gonna have to like speed run that one. Sirens were originally much more like harpies. I know! I've talked about that before. All this lamia harpy spider talk is making me think of Monster Musume. Well, you've come to the channel where we are all Monster Girl appreciators. And if you're not a Monster Girl appreciator, yes, you are. You are. Okay? Good. Okay, so that is the list for all of the transformations. We are not doing great on time, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We have Shantae bosses tier list maker. This one, I'm hoping I'm gonna do faster, because straight out of the bat we have Squid Baron. Anything with Squid Baron, we're gonna put them all in here just for a second because I need to look for all of the Squid Barons. That is all of them, right? All of them in S tier. All of them. All of them. No questions asked. Squid Baron is the best fucking character. Love him. Love Squid Baron. Then we are going to put... We're going to put the brain one. Where's the brain? Where's the brain? The brain one? It was very disappointing. Actually, I'm gonna put it a bit higher because, like, it was a cool mechanic. It was a cool mechanic, but it was It was so unsatisfying when the battle ended just like that. Like, it was a good mechanic, but it needed a phase 2. It just did. It just needed a phase 2, you know? Sirens are water lamias? Or maybe lamias are earth sirens. Are mitten socks for hand? We've been here! Dario, we've been here before. I remember you saying that before. Yo, what did I just see? Nothing. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Don't worry about it. I just know that you're a Monster Girl appreciator, and that's all that matters. I am a Monster Girl appreciator. Good, you are. You can't just show the fork like that without warning. I can, and I did. If I don't accept become a monster, Judette, what happens just now? I may or may not have the ability to sort of, kind of influence your mind a little bit through a tiny little bit of hypnosis, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Who was that famous sailor? Forgot the name. The one that wrote about how the mermaids are nowhere near as beautiful as the story makes them out to be. After discovering a walrus at sea, a lion. My memory of this trivia fact is extremely lacking. I don't remember either. But the conversation we're having reminded me of it. Yeah, I get that. All the risky battles. Oh my gosh. That is the most annoying part of this list. Honestly, that all of the risky battles show up. When it's like, it's the same thing. I would have counted, here's the thing, I would have counted only the last risky as the risky battle, and all of the other ones as like, it's the same battle, but only a little bit toned down. So in fact, I'm gonna put them all on, I'm gonna put all of the ones that I didn't play here. Because I didn't play any of these, to be completely honest. Right? Any that I'm missing? Is this one that I have played? I don't remember. Or is it... This one is definitely from the Game Boy. And this one I think is also from the Game Boy? Can anyone correct me? Can anyone correct me? I think I might be wrong, but I think that one is from the Game Boy. Yeah. Ellie can influence your mind, but putting on cat ears and having cat in the chat say cute. I am a merciful person, okay? I can affect your minds, but then I'll also like reward you for being here. I thought snakes were weak to hypnosis, not good at it. I'm not just a snake. I'm half snake, half human. Remember that. Remember that. Lurking getting some tea milk. I hope that you get hot tea milk with honey. You deserve it. I feel like we will take longer for this one. Yeah, all of those are GBC ones. Okay, good. I wasn't remembering this one if I had seen it or not, but I was pretty sure. Hi, welcome Salman Disse, welcome! Yeah, I like the live. Thank you so much! I hope you're having a good day! Okay, so, fights that I remember loving. I really liked this one. I really liked it because it was the first time I had the gun and I figured it out immediately. I remember it was very good. I also remember liking this one quite a bit. And I also remember liking the mimic one. It was very hard. Like, it was very hard. I remember I struggled with it. But I remember that, like, I really liked the mechanics of it. Do you have Snapchat? I do not. I have zero context on this game, but this ought to be fun. Welcome to Sea of Trains! Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day! Oh yeah, Dargon, the misspelled monstrosity. I'm gonna put Dargon, the misspelled monstrosity in B. Or even in C, because it was so annoying. It was so annoying. That one is the one that required the scimitar. And he was attacking you all the time. And by the end of the fight, the time that you had to activate the scimitar had to be like almost perfect to the millisecond. That's not true. I'm exaggerating, but that's how it felt. Okay? That's how it felt. It felt like you needed to be like perfect to the millisecond by the last stages of the fight. Oh yeah, Hypno Baron in Risky's Revenge was pretty hard, but it was fun. It was fun. The fake uncle isn't a mimic. Your real uncle is mimic. I remember he was like not mimic, but it's easier to call him mimic. Wilbur, how much I dislike Wilbur. It was fine the first time around. Got no fun on the second, and you get to fight Wilbur like 7 times all across the DLC. Wilbur, who is Wilbur? I don't know who is Wilbur. I don't know who he is. Holy Lingerbean deserve way better of a boss fight. This one. This guy? The worm? I'm gonna put it on B because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. When I figured it out, I was like, oh, I'm smart. I figured this out. And then, based on that same logic, I'm gonna put this one in D because I didn't figure it out. Even after I won it, the chat was explaining the fight to me. You guys were explaining the fight to me because I didn't get it. That's how much I didn't get it. I won the fight without understanding what I was doing. Wilbur is Holly's pet death work. Yeah. I didn't get. I enjoyed that one. I really did. I didn't get the brain, even though it was similar. It was a similar thing. Which, by the way, fun fact: if you ever mention her to Wayfoward, either in conversation or in fan art, the staff will ask you who that is. That is so cool. It's because of canon reasons, right? Like because of the story? That is so cool. Running from button to button does not make the most exciting fight, IMO. I remember I was very proud that I figured it out. That's all. Okay, so what else do we have? What else do we have? We have this one, which I didn't enjoy. I did not enjoy it. It was very annoying. We have this one. Which one is these ones are all in the same game. God, why did they put the same freaking thing? Okay, so I'm gonna put one of these in F and one of these in maybe like C. My logic for this is it's the same fight. It's practically the same thing. I expected a difference. I expected an improvement. I expected, unless I'm remembering wrong, but it feels like it was practically the same thing. Same as all of these. I'm gonna put all of the risky ones here in F, except for one of them, because actually I'm not gonna put them in F. I'm gonna put them in don't know or don't remember. But my actual opinion on those is they shouldn't have been here. Because it's the same fight. It's the same fight, only it improves over time. Which I like in Seven Sirens. I actually do like it in Seven Sirens. Because it makes sense with the story. It's like the first time she's trying to stop you. And she's like, I'm gonna give you a little bit of trouble. But I don't want to hurt you, right? Like she's just trying to discourage Shantae. So she's just going at it half-heartedly. And then the more that Shantae keeps insisting, the more that Risky's like, okay, fine, I guess I'm gonna have to put more effort into it. And then by the end, she's fighting you with like all of her efforts. But it makes sense story-wise that she would be like cranking it up very slowly instead of going full-hearted at you from the get-go. I like that. I do like that. So I'm just gonna put them down there because I don't think the tier maker should have made them different fights. But I'm gonna put it on... I remember liking it. I'm gonna put it in A. I think it was good. I think it was good enough. I would say Anglerfish Siren was one of the easiest Sirens battles. Which one was Anglerfish? This one? Can you believe I don't remember it? Can you believe I don't remember it at all? At least right now, I just do not remember it. The way Risky forgets her is great. It is. I really, that's a commitment. That's a commitment. It makes me really happy. No wonder Cobra did better hypnotized than Ellie. No cap. Hey! How dare you? Have you guys hit the like button? Thank you for the reminder. Going all out would be very counterproductive for her, though still funny to think that she technically could have. She could have. I like that when you know what happened in the game story-wise, the fights make more sense. I do love that. I don't remember Anglerfish fight either. I just remember she had a kind of cool design. I played. This is the last game I played, and I don't remember it. You probably don't remember her because she wasn't very cute. Ah, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. That tracks. I'm gonna put the Seahorse Siren on B because I'm gonna put it on A, and I'm gonna put this one on B. Okay, and I'm gonna put this one on C because it doesn't deserve the same spot as the Risky fight. But I remember I really liked that one. I remember I really liked it. And I'm gonna put this one, the two planes, on D. Because I remember being kind of disappointed on how, like, it was... You didn't really have to think much. You just had to avoid and then hit, and then avoid and then hit. There wasn't a lot to figure out. There weren't a lot of interesting mechanics going on. I don't remember being impressed, you know? Then I'm gonna put this one. This one I'm gonna put on D as well, because I found it annoying. I found it kind of annoying with all the heads. Like, the only reason I got through that is because I had the shield to reflect them. That is the only way. I found myself really wanting it gone. Where are you putting Giga Mermaid? Giga Mermaid, I would say it's a solid B. It's a pretty standard, like, oh, there are glowing things on the screen and I have platforms, so I obviously have to go up those platforms and hit the glowing things. It was pretty standard. In fact, I would put the fight with the Mega Empress also as that, like, in the same tier, because it's basically the same. It's just like, oh, there are glowing things. Actually, no, it deserves a little bit better. Because it had an interesting, like, with the floating, how the map was, the map of that fight was so huge because it covered not just the screen, but everything above and below the screen. And it was special, you know? It was special. Sadly, not all the sirens were made equal. Thank God the enhanced edition at least gave them a personality. Did they not have a personality before? Yeah, Tuborn was annoying. I would say so. B, by proportion, she's a D at least. Ayy, that's not what we're talking about. Okay. I'm going. I'm gonna put both of the Pirate Masters in A because it's iconic. An S, sorry. Because it's iconic. They are really iconic fights. I struggled a lot, but it was a good kind of struggle. And I cheesed the hell out of it with all of the items, and it's still, like, it's a really good memory for me. I really enjoyed it. In the base game, only the final siren had any dialogue. The cutscenes were always in, but they did not follow it up with talking. So we wouldn't have had the hey honey. We wouldn't have that. We wouldn't have had the yawn going to oh hi honey or something like that. You know, it distracted me too much to remember it properly. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Empress in A. It was a very solid fight, very enjoyable. I really liked it. I'm going to put this two on don't remember, because I genuinely don't remember what they're referring to. Like, I don't recognize the stage or anything. We're gonna speed through this a little bit more because I'm running out of time for the waifus tier list, which is the most important one. Okay, and then we're gonna put evil Shantae on B. It was very similar to Risky's, so I'm gonna put it in B. But we're gonna put the Half Genie Hero Shantae a tier lower, because I feel like it was worse. I feel like it was not as well defined as the other one. Compared to the other bosses, Tinker Slug was pretty simple. Where will it go? Tinker Slug being this one, I assume. Or the Poop Toot. Do you mean the Poop Toot? I'm gonna put the Poop Toot on B just because it's called the Poop Toot. I may be a very dumb person for this choice, but it was called the Poop Toot. It was iconic. It was an iconic name. What can I say? Also on B, we're gonna put the Flying Ammo Baron because it was very memorable, but I also struggled so much with it. I found it quite annoying, but it's also like I can't be mad at it. It's really good of a concept. It was Hey Baby, I think. I think so too. I think it very much distracted me. I loved it. Beastly Digital, welcome, hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing? Incredibly controversial take, but I think Half Genie Hero is the best Shantae. Incredibly controversial. Beastly Digital, you came here with the hottest of takes. Your take is so hot, it's melting me from a distance. Your take is so hot, I no longer remember that I'm living in winter. Your take is so hot that I need to hydrate myself right now. I'm sweating from your take. Holy damn, that's a hot take. But welcome, hi, I hope you're having a good day. Hippo Princess at SSS tier, no question. Hippo Princess, I don't remember. Who is Hippo Princess? Also, fun Giga Mermaid fact, she is the only Half Genie Hero character that got whole 6 pages in the Art of Shantae book. Also, she actually uses a 3D model. Hair and tail attack are whoa. Also, she actually uses a 3D model. Hair and tail attacks are hand-drawn. She's 3D? Seriously? I never noticed. Wow, I never even noticed. As always with the concept art, you see all the cool ideas that did not end up making it to the game, which makes me sad every time. I know you have to cut content in game dev, but it's still sad. It's always sad, but it's a reality of creating anything. Some content will have to be cut. The real princess from Town Line. Oh, but that's not a boss fight. That's not a boss. Oh yeah, what about this giant spider queen? Let me remember the fight. I remember it was the attack that was the eggs, that spawned spiders. There was an attack that like hit at you directly. It was good. It was an A, in my opinion. It's the kind of fight that I enjoy a lot. I'm gonna put the anglerfish in F, just based on the fact that I played it and I don't remember it. I played it this last month or two and I have no idea what it was like. So very unmemorable. Didn't play / can't identify in this one, because it's less about not remembering and it's more about like, what is wrong with you? Didn't play / can't recognize. Oh my god. Okay, you guys get it. You guys get the idea, even though that's broken. But this one, it's not that I can't recognize it, it's just that like it was unmemorable. I can't remember it. I know how anglerfish treat their menfolk, not a good waifu material. This is still boss fights, okay? This is still boss fights. I don't remember his fight either. Gotta put it in F because I don't remember it at all. Okay, and so this would be the final boss tier list. I don't know who agrees with me. The red ball. Oh, I didn't like it. I'm gonna put it on E because now I do remember it, but I didn't like it. I did not enjoy it. I think she had some light, dark invincibility mechanics, but you were too gamer for her. Yeah, I don't remember. Like at all. At all. So this is the one. This is the one. There's the boss fights. I hope there are no hard feelings with my choices. But now comes the most important one. The one that might take us a long time. I only have 15 minutes, but maybe we can go through quickly because like there are some that are no-brainers, okay? Here's where I'm gonna have hot takes and you guys are gonna have to forgive and or get on the right side of history and agree with me, okay? Oh man, here comes the hard feelings. Yes, listen, I changed the titles on this one. I put marriage on the top, okay, like this is marriage material, then top tier, then she's pretty, then meh, and then the people that you hate so much that you're like, ooh, no, sorry, I literally turned celibate right this second rather than go out with you. Is that understandable? Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna put anglerfish in sorry I'm celibate. She scares me, okay? I don't do anglerfishes. Anglerfishes scare me. I don't deal with it. I don't like it. I'm not into it. Period. Point blank. After seeing an image of a snake eating a bread, now I have an idea for an Ellie edit. What the actual hell? What do you mean? What is that? I googled it. Anglerfish just spawns eyes, giving you a moment to hit her and then floods the arena. Oh, that was a sucky fight. That was a sucky fight. I remember. I did not like that. After seeing an image of a snake, yeah. The mermaid in the Fisherman Island arc in One Piece were pretty. I didn't see One Piece. Rapture and welcome. Hi, hello. Time for the most important tier list. Exactly. Harmony, Sapple, playing Squid Myth, Final Mermaid, Holy, Bone Leg, Slime Girl, Spider, Shantae go to the top tier. You have everything figured out. Most of the rest second to top? No. Why is Patricia and Wagon there? Who is Patricia Wagon? Who is Patricia Wagon? I honestly wish I could also play Vera there, but she just did not talk in the game. She had very little lines. Okay, so some of these are gonna be so quick, you guys are gonna be so surprised. I have some opinions, okay? I have some opinions. Okay, so this woman, sorry, I am now celibate. You drink bath water, okay? I don't know how many of you remember this, but one of her dialogues, I don't remember which game, I think it was Haptini Hero, one of the dialogues insinuated that because she runs the bathhouse, she also sometimes goes in after people shower in them and they drink and she drinks the bath water. No. Disgusting. Disgusting. I do not want anything to do with you at all. Okay? No head jug lady. Don't worry. This is why I saw this list and I was like, this is incomplete. I'm sorry, you missed one of the most important people in the entire franchise. Someone who has been in not one, not two, but I'm pretty sure 3 games at least. I ratify that later. Don't worry about it. She's going to be here. Okay, so those two are quick. You know who else is quick? This girl. She's a little child. I'm celibate. Sorry, I'm not dealing with that. Also, oh, but I could put her in pretty. Not necessarily, that doesn't mean that I want to be with her. It's just there's like, yeah, because she doesn't deserve to be with bathwater girl. I'm gonna put her in pretty, but it's like, you know what? Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna change this one to pretty, but pretty but not for me, because I'm not 9 years old. You know that yeah, pretty but not for me. So we're gonna leave it at that. Oh, I don't drink it, but you know, what do you mean? We all drink bathwater. No, we don't! Is the chef a child? I think so. I mean, everything about her made me think that she was a child. So, missing quite a few, it feels like. I know, right? This list is so incomplete. It was the most complete one, But then I had to go in and ratify it on my drawing software. We're gonna go into that later. But for now, we're gonna do this one. That is nasty due to bathwater. Never. Don't drink bathwater. Exactly. Exactly. The pirate curse NPC. There's quite a few NPCs that didn't make it in here, but if they were only in Pirate's Curse, I couldn't get them because I don't have installed it. So I don't have it installed. Okay, so marriage tier. Tuki, she's my wife. Period. That's it. Does anyone have any complaints about that? No, you don't, because why would you? Tuki's my wife. I love her. And she is marriage material. Also marriage material. Squid Baron. Not for me, but he's marriage material for someone. I mean, there was no way of giving him the title of best character without putting it in the top tier with all the other marriageables. So that's what we're doing. Squid Baron deserves everything. Squid Baron deserves the world, okay? Who says she's 9? Maybe she's 900, yo. Maybe, but she looks 9, so I'm gonna go in there and just say that she's 9. Okay? That's it. 10 minutes, better hurry. I'm trying. No complaints about the snake waifu? Good. Good. Okay, so marriage is gonna be reserved for those two because they are the best. Most everyone else is gonna have to go to top tier instead of the, because I have to make a distinction, okay? I have to make a distinction between the absolute best versus everyone else, you know? I'm going to put Police Shantae on Pretty But Not For Me because, like, I didn't even play that mode. I don't know what is up. I also don't understand why it's the only Shantae costume in this list. I don't get it. I don't understand. But, you know, she's here, so might as well. Sky's mom. I don't like her. And it's not about her visuals. Her visuals are fine. But she's a not nice person. She was so mean towards her child. No, actually, wait, the dad was mean. She was still like, I didn't like her. I don't remember liking Sky's parents at all. I don't like him. Squid Baron is a living meme and he deserves everything. And he deserves the best, okay? They used the bath drawing of Risky, but not the one without the headband. Risky with her hair loose is top tier. Risky with her hair loose is definitely the best Risky. I agree. Okay, so now that we have the absolute top tier, and we have the bottom tier, okay? We're gonna go with... we have a couple more to sort into Pretty But Not For Me. We have Lobster Girl, which I love her design. It's the prettiest. I love her so much. But I can't think of her as a waifu. I wanna tuck her in bed and read her a bedtime story and give her hot chocolate, okay? I wanna protect her. I wanna protect her, but I don't wanna see her as a waifu. Brianna, thank you so much. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited. I am actually very excited for that. Yeah, definitely in the case of Lobster Girl, yes, absolutely. Pretty, but like we're keeping her there. I'm also gonna put Plink in there because I don't know how old she is, but she gives me very child vibes, and I don't vibe with that. Like, she may not be, but I don't vibe with that. She gives me child vibes, which is not attractive to me at all. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm celibate. You murder babies for a living. No, forget that. Forget you. I don't, she's older than Shantae, but she doesn't look it. I don't, I can't. Lobsters are immortal, so you'd have to do that forever. No problem. No problem, I'll do that forever. I don't mind. I know, poor hard squids. Squid Miss S++ tier? No, I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I'm gonna put Holly a tier higher, because even though I hate her, at least she got her comeuppance. So, you know, I do hate her, but like, well, she got what she needed. She got what she deserved. So I'm not gonna hold a grudge forever. She's already punished. Holly's great though. She is, but she's also like a bitch. She's a bitch towards us. Who's the mint-colored magical girl between the mermaid and Lily Siren? Mermaid and Lily. Mermaid and Lily. Mermaid and Lily. Lily. This one? Oh, this one? No, mermaid. This one! This is absolutely not Roddy Top's cough, cough, wink, wink, hem, hem. This is a human that it's very heavily implied that this is Roddy Top's previous form. I'm gonna put her in pretty. I'm gonna put her in pretty. And Roddy Tops is also gonna go in pretty because it's all the same person. And fill in the blanks is gonna go in pretty. But fill in the blanks, I think, is her second best outfit, and nothing beats original Roddy Tops. Because come on, it's original Roddy Tops. Like, it has that feeling, you know? C plus Hero, welcome. Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Lobsters can live forever but are not immortal. Yep, indeed. I do not really see how that factors into anything. Holly, as I said, my criteria is very inconsistent. Don't try to understand me, because nobody understands me, not even myself. I don't get it. I just know how I feel. I just know how it feels, you know? They die anytime by age or get shanked by. They don't die of... Yeah, they don't die of age, but they start growing too much for their own exoskeletons, I think. And Spider Shantae? Spider Shantae is very close to the top. Spider Shantae is... I feel like we need a new tier. I feel like we need a tier between top tier and pretty. We're gonna make it another top tier plus plus. And we're gonna make it orange as well. No, red. We're gonna make it red. And this one is going to be a very special color of lavender. And then this one is going to be top tier plus plus. And then this one is gonna be top tier. Okay, so now that gives us a little bit more wiggle room. I'm going to put Giga Mermaid in top tier plus plus. I'm gonna put Harmony in top tier plus plus. I'm gonna put Slime Girl, oh my god, the Slime Girl on top tier plus plus. I'm gonna put the Electricity Mantis Girl, Mantis Ray Girl on top tier plus plus. I'm gonna put the Dryad and the Fire Harpy in top tier plus plus. I'm gonna put... Okay, this is when it starts getting harder. I'm gonna put Spider Girl on top tier plus plus. How am I feeling about this? I'm feeling good. This feels right. This feels okay. I'm gonna put Oh Hi Honey on top tier plus plus. Just because of her Hi Honey line. Okay? I am a simple woman with simple tastes. I am very simple to understand sometimes. That's a weak reason. I know. I'm very aware of that. But also she's pretty. But also she has a vibe. Okay? She has a vibe, you know? Lobsters can live long lives, but they're not that smart. I know. I ain't crazy about Sapple's head tail thing. this? The manta ray girl? I love her. I love her. I really love the manta ray. Top tier plus plus looking solid, but where did Shantae herself go? That's what I want to know. I think Shantae, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna apologize right away, but I think Shantae is just top tier. Shantae cannot compare to Harmony. Shantae cannot compare to Harmony. I'm sorry. Also, Risky cannot compare to Harmony. If this gets me cancelled, I shall accept it. I shall accept it. But I think Shantae and Risky cannot compare to Shantae. If Bathwater Lady called you honey, you'd melt for her too? No, because she's gross. Have you ever given us a proper hi honey? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've tried. I can practice that. You know what? I'll practice that for some other stream. Not right now, because I haven't practiced. But I'll practice that for some other stream. Don't worry about it. I'll practice. I'll practice. Excuses for a snake. Dankest Vomenem. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, Dankest. Welcome. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. No opinions allowed. Made the correct decisions. Rexy, welcome. Hi. I hope you're having a good day. I am making the correct decisions. Now it falls on to you to agree with them. I'm fuming that Roti isn't higher, but I'm grateful that she isn't lower, all things considered. Come on, I know that you have a soft spot for Roti, but she is rotten. You know that, right? Honestly, I would put Shantae somewhere in the middle. Feels like I enjoy the tall Shantae a bit more than the modern one. I usually am not that big of a fan of main characters. I think if you compare it to Harmony, that's it. That's it. Also to the slime girl. Come on. Come on. I might put T and B low because they are covered in spit. Yeah, Twitch and Vinegar are like there for me. Like they're not that special. They're not that special. You ranked Hey Baby pretty low as a boss though. This hurts her feelings. I'm ranking her as a waifu now. It's a different scale. Okay? Is the giant mermaid on this list? Yeah, she's here. Right here. That's the giant mermaid. Right there. OG Shantae crouching is the height of modern Shantae? Wait, seriously? I hadn't noticed that they had done her so short. There was actually a great meme online where Wayfoward grabbed a cosplayer instead of real Shantae. I want to see that meme if you find it. Ellie exposes her taste the stream. Yeah, you're not wrong. I miss you so much, Ellie. Thank you. Ah, well, I'm here. Welcome back. Ellie, gracias por todo. Es una lástima que me tenga que ir temprano esta vez. Que tengas un excelente fin de semana. Espero verte pronto. You are top tier. I love you. Listen. It's okay that you're having to go. I'm stretching the stream a little bit, which was, you know, bound to happen, as I knew from the beginning. But if you're not leaving late, I'm staying late. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope you have a great weekend. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Sounds like Border has a hard spot for Roddy, if you ask me. Definitely, he definitely does. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. And this is going to go fast from right now. Her mermaid shape, not nearly as cute as the spider shape. The harpy, yes, harpy's great. The dryad could have been cuter. The dryad could have been a cuter, like, dryad. I don't know exactly how, but I think I would have made her cuter. I feel like we still need another tier. I feel like I'm gonna add another tier. I'm gonna add yet another one. I'm gonna go with yeah. I keep making the same mistake. Pretty, I don't know how I feel about, basically. This is a segment for I don't really know how to feel about them. I'm gonna put Bad Gal in there. I'm gonna put the Archer in there. I'm gonna put the Lamias in there. I know, a travesty. But there's something about the patterning and the colors in her tail that I just don't vibe with. I just don't. I don't know why. Also, this seer dance. I don't vibe with the color combinations. And I don't know why, but I just don't, okay? Dang, so many Kanojo Ellie rated, bruh. Yes. I'm gonna rate this, and I'm gonna rate even more than this. I'm still gonna rush through them, but listen. I needed to tier rank all of these. I think I should play Shantae or watch. Listen, Shantae is great. I highly recommend it. If you do play them, you're gonna have so much fun. Bad Girl gets the taunt though. You know the one I mean. I do. And you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. We're gonna put Ghost Girl in top tier. We're gonna put Shantae on Pretty. You know what? Shantae is not that. Yeah, she's not. And we're gonna lower this one and put the actual mermaids on top of that one. That feels better. I'm gonna put Sky on Pretty because she is. She really is. I'm gonna put her about there. I'm gonna put the evil Shantae in I don't know how to feel about her. I really don't. You wouldn't have used this list if Squid Baron wasn't on it, would you? No, wait. I legit used the one that had the most items to list. Every other list, and I checked every other list in the Shantae thing, which wasn't a lot. Every other one had like half of these. It's this like your own version of Smash or Pass, Ellie? Kind of, but instead of being just a binary choice, you get to like evaluate a bit more. There's a bit more nuance, you know? We're gonna put Vera in Pretty because she is. And we're gonna put Sapo in Pretty but lower. Cause there's something about her hair. Something about her hair doesn't do it for me. Also, you are prettier than Twitch and Vinegar. Actually, you are. Yes. And you. Actually, she stopped here. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? She's definitely top tier. Twitch and Vinegar are cute. They are, but I don't know. Something about her doesn't super do it for me. And I think this is personally just blonde hair is very hard to pull me in. Like, blonde hair almost never pulls me in unless the design is really, really good. For some reason, I just don't get super attracted to that in character design. You are... No, not you. Not you. Just stay down here. You are top tier. And you are top tier. And I don't remember you. You're always inside of that thing. I can't remember you. I bet Vera smells nice. I bet Vera smells wonderful. All of those flowers. And also all of that nature. And also her town is so like melodic and nice to be in. Seahorse Girl. But I don't remember her. Okay, so... I think I would have to put her with Roddy Tops. I think I have to put her with Roddy Tops. I'm gonna put her with Roddy Tops. I'm gonna put her with Roddy. With Roddy, she's cute. And then I'm not gonna lie, the maidens are very cute. I do think the maidens are very cute. I do like them a lot. And you might think that this is done. You might think that this is it. But it is not. It is not, my friends. Because here comes the kicker. Here comes the kicker. I have more things to add to this list, okay? I have more things to add. This list was not inclusive enough. Alright? Squid Baron really, that makes no sense. No, yeah, he's top tier. He's the toppest tier. What the dog doing? I don't know. What does that mean? Time to make my own tier list of Shantae waifus and trigger everyone. Oh my god, you're gonna catch so much fire. Your takes are gonna be the hottest. How much mana do I pay for the kicker? What do you mean the kicker? What is the kicker now? Statues tier list now? You know, can you believe that I didn't get a single screenshot of a statue? I was so dumb. I was so goddamn stupid. Nope. Okay, so this is my additions. We're also gonna go speedy for them, but this is my addition. We have this Monster Girl, who wasn't on the list. I'm gonna put her down as because I don't know how to feel about her. There is something alluring there, but at the same time, I don't know. There's something also that tells me it's a very bad idea. You know what I mean? Speed lamia. We're gonna speed through. Circus squid. Oh my god, how did they forget this? How did they forget this one? Unfortunately, now I can't put them closer to the edge or not. From this point on, like, we can't move her horizontally, but we're gonna at least put her in the right tier. How did they forget this one? She's so cute. That's probably because wifing inanimate objects is illegal only in every country. I don't think it's illegal in every country. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it is. I think there's probably a ton of countries when it's not illegal. But also I forgot. No, it's not that I forgot. Also, I had to manually go and get them, and that would have been so much of a hassle. That would have been so annoying. Ellie's down bad. Yes. So what? Oh yes, Gecko Woman. This is the one Tiberian asked about, and for a good reason. I mean, look at her. Why was she not included? Why was she not included? I am so mad at that. She, her, she. Enough said. Enough said. Now, Now, we have this zombie who is not Roddy Tops, okay? This is a different zombie. But she is going to go on the same tier as Roddy. Because, I mean, if we're gonna put Roddy in there, we're also gonna put this zombie in there. Come on. This is equality. Forgetting characters, I guess. We can just call her Jux for short. I love Jux. I love her. Nice jugs. Balanced on her head, of course. Yeah, she's so good at balancing her jugs. I love her. Oh yes, this one! This is the girl that gets really excited about the genies. She's like, yes, I'm going to enjoy this. And I love that passion. She's going on top tier. She's not good enough for top plus. I know in my heart she isn't. But her passion gets me. Her passion just... I love how passionate she is. That is attractive. That is really attractive. Zombies ain't that bad. Like a girl who appreciates me for my brain. Yeah, but she also wants to kill you for it. You know that, right? She tried to kill me for it. Well, there was that guy who married his Hatsune Miku stuff. That's why I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it's not completely illegal. I'm pretty sure there are places where it is legal. Oh, look at this fancy woman. This one, she's very cute. I'm gonna put her above the zombie, but below the jugs, because obviously, come on. Come on. Let's be honest with ourselves. Well, she's very cute. Look at her. Oh, she's so happy and she's so cute. And she's tanned and it looks great against her blue hair. I love it. I love it. Who do we have next? The Gecko Woman! I didn't like her that much. At least only in it for the jugs. No! No! She also sways her hips in a very beautiful way. We have all of the Armor Town, all of the Tree Town people. She is pretty. She's pretty. She's pretty. I'm gonna put her in pretty. And then we're gonna probably have all of the Tree Town. Actually, no. This one is like, I'm speedrunning. I hope you guys are okay. She's a little gecko. What? She has a little gecko. She's not a little gecko. I'm speedrunning all of these. You are very pretty. Your hair, fabulous. I love that giant, massive hair that you have. And that blue skirt. Who are you? Your red skirt combines with your hair so wonderfully. Your smile is beautiful. And I might hate you a little bit because of all that dancing I had to do to get one of the damn squids. But you know what? That's cool. The ghost! Can you believe that the person who did the original tier list forgot the ghost genie? I mean, come on, look at her! Look at her! She's so pretty! How dare they? I'm gonna put her in top tier, not in top tier plus, but in top tier. I mean, it's beautiful. How dare they forget her? She's a genie for Christ's sake. Armor Town ladies are built different. Oh, don't worry, the Armor Town ladies are coming. The Armor Town ladies are definitely here. But first, there's the Warp ladies. I can't say no to putting this one on top tier plus. And I'm sure a lot of you know why. She reminds me of someone. She reminds me of a very dear someone. And she makes me happy. And I like her design. So I'm gonna put her in top tier plus. There we go. And I hope you all agree! With that many waifus, it's easy to forget some of them. Well, not me. I remember all of them. I remember them all. I will not forget them. Even if I have this many waifus, you can bet that in my heart they all matter. They're all important. I'm gonna put her in top tier plus. I love her stern look and her long, luscious hair. I love this suit. I wonder if she likes cheese. Obviously she doesn't. Look at her. Look at her. Does this look like someone who enjoys cheese? I don't think so. I think she doesn't look like someone who enjoys cheese. But that's okay. Everyone has flaws. Everyone has flaws. We can forgive them. We can forgive such flaws. You should have made your own list then. I explained it before. I didn't have the time to make a burner account and then an account on Tier Maker and then like make all of the. Because here's the thing. Tier lists. Making this tier list, it would have required me to spend so much time hunting down PNGs, and I didn't want that. I did not want to spend that much time hunting down PNGs. I would rather start with the ones that are already there, you know? Now, logic would say that this one should go on top tier plus plus, just like the other ones. However, I like her less. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's her outfit. Maybe it's her hairstyle. Maybe it's the look of nothingness behind her eyes. Maybe it's the look of absolutely nothing's going on in this brain. She's pissed at something. She has a personality. But her, I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know if she can think. That's a very blank look. You already have a brand account on Twitter. Why are you afraid to use it? Because the amount of permissions... Also, I don't have a brand account on Twitter. I don't think so. But the amount of permissions that Tier Maker asks for you when you're going to, like, link your Twitter account is ridiculous. And I don't trust it. I really don't trust it. Here's Armor Town! For those of you who are asking. As I said before, I don't feel for blonde hair that much. So I'm gonna put her in eh. Like, eh. There. This one has pink hair. So she immediately got... No, she's not gonna go to top tier. But she immediately goes higher. She goes on pretty. I mean, look at that pink hair. I'm not biased, by the way. I'm not biased. This is not me showing any sort of bias. What are you talking about? It's just that pink hair is pretty, okay? And that's an objective opinion. That's a very objective opinion. It's not a personal account. I hope you're not as dumb as Julianne was and put your personal info in it. I don't have a personal account on Twitter. I barely use the professional one. But it's just because of that is even more important. Because it's like a professional thing, it's even more important that I don't leave third parties to do whatever they want with it. What if they get spammy? What if one day I try to enter my account and everything that was related to it, all my contacts in it, all of my like posts and drafts and everything just gets compromised? I don't... All Armor Town designs are great. I agree that the Armor Town designs are very individually like charming. I mean, look at this one. They are so different from each other, which is not something you can say for example, Tree Town. Tree Town is a lot more uniform, I would guess. I would say. But Armor Town has like really unique designs. Make me very happy. They make me very happy. I really like the Armor Town designs. That one is great. Then we have this townie. Look at her! Oh my god! Yes! Yes, queen! Love her. She's going on pretty as well. And this one. Oh, this one is going on top tier. This one is going on top tier. Something about her is very nice. Is it the color palette? Is it the pose? Is it the fact that she's a blacksmith but not one that kills baby squids? Is it the fact that she has fans all over the world? I don't know. I don't know. Old man save point should be on the transcendental level. Only 2 marriage, really? That is it? Well, the whole point of having that top tier at the very, very top was to have absolute, like... Everything else on the tier has no limits, right? Like, you can put as many of them as you want on the other categories. But if you're gonna have a top category, I feel like it should be reserved for just a couple. Like, it has to be special, you know? Like you have to be able to make a defined choice and be like, I'm putting all of my eggs in this one basket. This is it. This is the hill I die on. If you're putting everyone in there, or like if you're putting a lot of people in there, it loses that special place, you know? Okay, it's getting close to midnight. I'll be off to sleep. Enjoy hot taking. Bye. No, wait. We have only 3 more. Do you want to stay for 3 more and speed running this? 3. This one. I don't like her color palette. So I'm gonna put her on I don't like her. We have Wet Gal. It's a crime that the Wet Gal was ignored. It's a crime. I can say for 3 more, yes. Exactly. Wet Gal. How dare they? She's a top tier plus. She is fine. She is so fine. And she even bows in the middle of her battle like some fancy Victorian lady. I love her. Mwah, beautiful. I have to go too soon too. No, this is gonna go so fast. We only have 1 more. The most important one, my husband. How dare they? Listen, I named it marriage for a reason. And this is the reason. Now this tier list is complete. It was so lacking before. It was definitely an offense to my experience of the Shantae franchise. Okay? I couldn't use a tier list and just leave it at that if it had no old save guy. Okay? Save guy is the most important character, right next to Squid Baron, right next to Tuki. That is the hill I'm dying on. That is the hill I'm dying on, alright? And you can't fight me on this, because my heart is decided. Alright, and with that I have 3 minutes for a wrap-up. Let's go! Now you can go, you guys. I don't want to keep you. I really don't want to keep you. I want you to sleep. However, I wanted you to be able to see the final tier list. It is this. I'm proud of it. I think it's great. Thank you for staying. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna go wrap up now. Whoa! I can't believe I only stretched it half an hour. I thought that was going to be so much worse. I thought it was gonna take me so much longer, you guys. You should make the second tier the girlfriend/mistress level. Ooh! You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. I have to go soon, too. You can go now. I'm sorry for keeping you. It is a super cute animation below the bottom tier, yeah. The Wet Gal is a super cute animation. Very cute animation. What a lucky guy. He deserves it. He saved me so much. What about the absolute best, Branson? Branson was in a different game, so I couldn't go and get his print, because what I did was I went into the game because I still have it installed. So I went into the game, I went to all of the towns through the wrapping rooms, and I just got all of the characters that I needed. And I got a couple of screenshots from the monster cards, and that's it. Because I have all the monster cards. But all of the other ones that were in different games, I couldn't go get, you know. Better go now. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sario. Thank you for coming. Awesome tier list, Lady Lamia. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying it. Thank you for being here. Wrapping rooms? The warping rooms. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. In trying to be speedy, my tongue completely lost it. So the warping rooms, and I went to all of the towns through warping. But that was it. That was it for Shantae. Wow, it's truly gone now. I'm going to miss this franchise so goddamn much. I'm going to see if next Friday I do a just chatting stream, so that we can talk about what comes next, so that we can talk about ideas for the 1000 celebration, so that we can talk about what games would you like to replace Fridays, so that we can talk about whatever. It's been a while since we have done a free chat. So hopefully, maybe, I don't know, I intend to do that next Friday, and then yeah. It's been a pleasure to enjoy this universe and these characters. Have a great rest, everyone. I will be staring angrily at the ceiling from my bed. How about you sleep instead? Why stare angrily at your ceiling? That's such a waste. Sleep, or look at some funny stuff on YouTube. No, don't stare angrily at things. It's probably not the best use of your time. We miss you, Shantae. I miss her already. You should try out Spider-Man Remastered on the PC. Spider-Man, like the PS4 one, the PS game. Is it also available for PC now? Just pick a game. You have a ton. I know, but I want to hear your guys' opinions because I always tend to choose the games that I play on like Tuesdays and Mondays. Those I tend to like not ask for feedback on. But I do like having at least some of the content that I choose to do be something that I know for a fact that you guys are interested in. Basically, Snake Clan Forever, Headpad, 1K sub, thank you! I'll take the chance to shill Indivisible once more. Indivisible. Oh yeah, I had it on my. You know what the problem is with Indivisible? That I would have to pay for it. It looks beautiful. It looks so good. The art style is wonderful, but it's expensive, and it's expensive for me. So there's a remastered version that was just released. Damn. So there's no reason to have a PlayStation anymore, huh? You know what game I would recommend? I do, and that's an option. That's an option. We legitimately have that as an option. But that's why I want to talk about it more calmly, because now this is a wrap up and it shouldn't extend more. Timesia, lol. You proposed that one. You definitely proposed that one. No, you didn't. That is the Dark Souls like. No, that's not happening. I'm sorry, that's not happening. I'm telling you right now. That is not happening. The remastered edition, which was PC5 exclusive, is now available on PC. PS5 exclusive. You can buy and download it from Steam or Epic Store. If you want to stream it, just mute the music volume for the first minute. I don't know if I would, but it's important to know that it's an option, you know? Goodbye, time to play Airsoft event. Wish me luck. Good luck! I hope you have great drops. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that you need to be worried about at this point in this game? Good luck! I just posted it in games. Yeah, the Dark Souls one. Oh, it kills me that people try to use command for Discord and there is no command for Discord. Maybe I should figure out how to use a Nightbot for that kind of command so that you don't have to worry about it, Tibbs, because it's not fair. Not fair. So, that was a week. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate being here. I will miss Shantae. I can't wait to choose what the next chapter will be for us. Thank you so much for the video. Like, it means the world. It's so, like, I don't even know what to say about it, because I'm so mind blown that you guys just keep doing this thing where you plan things out and I don't find out, and then it happens and I'm like, they organized and they put effort and time into doing something for me, and then I get emotional. So, thank you. It seriously means the world. I appreciate you. I hope you have a very good weekend. I can't wait to see you on next week for more Curl to the Lamb. I'm not even gonna hide it. I'm gonna announce it for now. I'm gonna be playing so much of that shit next week. And then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And that your rest is restful. Don't forget, I'm gonna go now. He did like 90% of the work. I'm gonna thank him personally then. I'll see you next time, okay? Hit the like button if you enjoyed. I'd appreciate that. But it doesn't matter that much, thank you. I can't ask for much now that we got to 1,000 that you guys gave me that surprise. I feel like I shouldn't be asking for anything. But I'll see you guys next time, okay? Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, my snake shifters. I'll see you next time.